Deep in the heart of Texas, San Antonio, the scene for the Pelicans. The veteran leader Drew Holiday and the #1 overall pick of 2019, Zion Williamson, have their sights set on nothing but winning as they get ready for action at AT&T Center. Pelicans Spurs is next, right after this.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello to each and every one of you, and I mean that with all sincerity. Good to have you here for this matchup tonight. San Antonio Spurs against the New Orleans Pelicans. And for New Orleans, they feel like they're at their best when they start fast, get into a rhythm early on, and get everyone involved. Offense, defense, on the glass, they're looking for a total team effort tonight. And we'll see Drew Holiday. Fellas, you talk about the emergence of the combo guard. Holiday's a good example of how roles in the backcourt have morphed.
You know what? I've seen this kid play since he was in high school. He's a California native.
Really?
Seen him, all of his brothers, all of the same time. He's a rising star, passes like a 1, scores like a 2, defends like a 3. What else do you need?
Yeah, but when people say Anthony Davis didn't have enough talent around him, they were not talking about Mr. Holiday. His ability and versatility is unreal.
And with that, it's just about time for the tip. We'll see you later.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Well, some say Jrue Holiday is the best defender in the league that no one talks about. He said, I don't need any accolades. I don't like being famous. But for guys to remember how I play defense on them, that respect, that's the only accolade I want. It's fun for me, playing myself to total exhaustion. Kevin?
What a great attitude. He is a monster on defense. David, thank you. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Spurs, it's Aldridge at the power forward with Pirtle at center. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position.
Well, this season, the Pelicans finally getting themselves their own G League affiliate, the Erie Bayhawks in Pennsylvania. And in 2022, they'll move closer with renovations to the Legacy Arena in Birmingham, Alabama. And when that's completed, it's really going to help out the young core and the draft picks that have been collected by David Griffin to do some player development. It's going to keep this team competitive for a very long time.
The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Favors against Pirtle. Favors passes to Ingram. 6 to shoot. 11 feet away. No good on that one. Nice D from DeRozan. And Brett, kind of a musical chair situation for the Bayhawks, the original franchise, this season moving to College Park, Georgia, to become the Skyhawks.
That's right. That team was affiliated with the Atlanta Hawks, and now the Pelicans take over for the next 3 years in Erie with the new Bayhawks franchise before that move to Alabama in 2022.
Now, here's Ball. Favors trying to break free. Ball, no good.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Tone setting right here early. Love that tenacity.
The Spurs shooting their first free throw of the game.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
Find the lane. Find the lane. Good shot.
Free throw good. Murray. Pelicans still look like they're getting going. 7-point differential. Right side Holiday. to stop the run. He can't hit that time. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Favors against DeRozan. Aldridge trying to break free, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Spurs shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from DeRozan. The Pelicans have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Passes to Williamson. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And yes, it's good.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, massive relief there. Getting a little bit frustrating for them until that bucket.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Murray against Ball. And the pass to Ingram. Back to Ball. Shot from the low block. Outside Holiday. 5 on the clock. Shot on the wing. That's good on the jump shot.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Leading by 5. Pass to Aldridge. Here is Forbes, guarded by Holiday. Spurs passing it around. And DeRozan at the basket on the assist from Pirtle. 6 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Pass to Williamson with the fadeaway. Outside Holiday. From deep three-point range, that shot is off. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. DeRozan finds Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
And look at Pirtle effortlessly dropping the hammer on the D.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Poked away. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop. And it's Murray with the jam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Now here is Holiday. Shot clock at 5. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the dunk by Williamson.
Pinpoint pass from Holiday leading to the field goal. He always keeps his head up off the pick and roll for chances like that. Well, Drew Holiday and his brother Justin had some hard-fought games in the driveway. I know a little bit about that. We never ever finished those games, Kevin. Too much fighting going on. And by the end of it, both Drew and Justin Holiday find themselves in the NBA.
And here is Murray. He has 5. Passes it to Aldridge. Here's Forbes. And it's off from three-point range. And Brent, that fierce, competitive nature for Drew Holiday, still there to this day.
There's so much talk from his coach, Alvin Gentry, about Drew working himself constantly to exhaustion, just continuing to push the limits. And to sit at his locker, to take a long shower. He doesn't want to move till his body recovers He knows how important this game is to him and how important now he is to the Pelican franchise moving forward.
And it's Williamson missing. And here are the Spurs. They're on a 19-6 run. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Ingram attacking. And Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation from Pirtle on that one, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back. I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Holiday following the score by DeMar DeRozan. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Brent, with offensive rebounding, which players can you count on to create second chance opportunities every game they play?
Well, Giannis in Milwaukee does a pretty good job with his length, grabbing boards and being able to go back in and cause some problems for the defense. Rudy Gobert is always around the rim, both defensively and offensively. DeAndre Jordan did that for years. It'll be interesting to see, if he can continue that role down there to be a putback and a stick-back guy.
Rudy Gay's checked in for the Spurs. Ball with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Ingram outside. Shot clock at 6. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game. San Antonio leading by 13. Murray the pass to Gay. Here's DeRozan, guarded by Holiday. Spurs working the ball around now. They get it back. Aldridge. Out to DeRozan. And they double up DeRozan. Aldridge wide open. He fires from outside off the mark. Pelicans trail by 13. Right side Holiday. There's the pass to Williamson. Over Aldridge. And it's Williamson missing. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Spurs have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Spurs with some changes. Bellinelli, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And Derek White subbed in for Murray. The Pelicans also changing it up. Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. DeMar DeRozan hits them both. Pelicans trail by 15. Here's Williamson. Outside, Redick. Just 5 on the clock. To the middle. And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, Redick more than happy to get off the ball that time and spot the open man.
White against Ball. Knocks it loose. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Spurs haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
San Antonio making a switch here. Carroll's checked in. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for the Pelicans. And both free throws good for Gay.
Pretty consistent player when healthy, and nice to see Rudy Gay working back to this kind of athletic prowess.
Ball dishes to Redick. Pass to Hart. He's looking for Hayes and finds him. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
White looking around. The dish now to Gay. Got a hand on it. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Redick's got the ball. Hart, no good.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
They get it again. It's blocked. Ball against White. And stolen by Aldridge. White against Ball. Pass to Bellinelli. Back to White. Passes it to Gay. Shoots over Redick. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Ball, no good. Spurs leading by 13. Right side, White. Feeds it to Gay. Shoots over Redick. Gay, that's good. And the Spurs lead by 15.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Back to Hart. New Orleans moving the ball around. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Lyles check in for LaMarcus Aldridge. San Antonio's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. It's Carroll on the wing. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Outside, White. Back to Gay. Over Williams. Gay, that's good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Outside, Redick. And there's the pass to Alexander Walker. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's White. Rebound by Alexander Walker.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Redick. Rebound, San Antonio.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Now Gay. He's got 6. Here's Lyles. Sinks that one from the post.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And so here is New Orleans after the basket by San Antonio. Count it.
I mean, you got to love seeing Redick going at it from there. That's a shot he's going to make just about every time.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Williams against Gay. 12 seconds left here in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Offensive rebound. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. It could go, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for San Antonio. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And, you know, the Spurs have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
Pelicans trail by 17. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for New Orleans right now, he's out there with Williams. Then there's J.J. Redick, and it's Hart in at the small forward. Here's Alexander Walker. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Hart, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Carroll kicks to Lyles. Back to Mills. Over in the corner, White. 5 on the clock. Unable to get that one. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Pass to Hart. Lays it up off the glass. Hart's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Now here's Gay. Tight defense on him. Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Hurdle, he's checked in for the Spurs. Six on the shot clock. A stupendous finish in traffic. Hurdle's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Astonishing body control by Pirtle, just taking the hit head on and finishing through it all.
A 29th pick in 2017 by the Spurs. Their injuries last year created an opportunity for Derek White to show Greg what he can do with steady minutes.
And White at 6'4", capable of manning either guard spot, a shooter, a playmaker, and an all-defensive team in college. He is definitely a keeper.
Now here's Mills. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's White. Offensive rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Pelicans trailed by 19. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Hayes the pass to Redick. Here's Alexander Walker. Jacks up a three. The rebound by the Spurs. Lyles got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Redick. A different look now for San Antonio. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Damari Carroll. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Derek White. Derek Favors checked in for New Orleans. Holiday comes in for J.J. Redick. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. The wide open look here for DeRozan. It's good on the putback.
And Pirtle has a stick-with-it mentality on the offensive glass, just throwing himself against the board.
Here's Alexander Walker. Holiday up top, covered by Lyles. And the Pelicans miss again. Spurs leading by 21. Inside, here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Hart. Here's Alexander Walker. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To end the cold streak. Another shot. Hayes trying to break free. Favors can't get it to go.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Here's Alexander Walker. His first shot coming late, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
Hard to leave any NBA player that wide open from that distance.
To the paint, here's Lyles, and it's denied. On the wing, Holiday, covered by Mills. Holiday gets the bucket.
That's a show of strength from Holiday. Certainly looks like he got hit as well, but he possesses the focus necessary to sink the shot.
Now here's Mills. Forbes the pass to Lyles. Here's Pirtle, and the rejection by Favors. To the inside. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Forbes. Lyles with it. The pass to DeRozan. 6 to shoot. Kicks it to Forbes. Shot's good by Lyles. Lyles got his second bucket.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Favors. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Forbes. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Favors. Here's Hart. DeRozan defending. Here's Hart. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Forbes. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Now here's DeRozan. He's got 12. And Forbes kicks to Lyles. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Here's Hart. He dishes it to Holiday. Pass to Alexander Walker. DeRozan with the rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
On offense, here are the Pelicans. Big stretch here going 10-2. Holiday, the pass to Hayes. Back to Holiday. Shot from 12. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Now, here's DeRozan. To the middle, taken away by Holiday. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Here's Favors. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, that's 3 of their last 5 baskets in transition.
San Antonio leading by 13. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. And Brent, with the corner three being such a popular shot, should we consider widening the court, making it all feel the same?
That's an interesting question, Kevin. There's been some talk around the idea of actually dissipating that three-point line into the sideline.
Yes.
And I really just wanted to say dissipating, by the way.
Well, and you said it well.
The other thing, Kevin, that has been considered, what if we went back to skinnying up the lane line, back to the original George Mikan days of the lane being 6 feet wide rather than what we see today at 12 feet. That would put a ton more value on post-up and two-point play, almost so much as the three-point shot and the two-point shot in the post equate to the same amount of points per possession.
Yeah. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Gay comes in for Trey Lyles. Bellinelli, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And Murray's subbed in for Patty Mills. Now here is Holiday. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Ball.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Gay to the left wing. Lock at 6. Can they get it? And the rejection by Favors. Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
Holiday did a great job there, realizing they had an opportunity in transition, taking advantage of the numbers. Those are the kind of situations where they thrive.
Now here's Murray. He has 5. Count that bucket. Murray's got 7. Pelicans trail by 11. Holiday left side. Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding of how to get the ball to an open teammate.
San Antonio's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Murray against Favors. Murray, no good.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Now here's Gay. He's got 6. Dishes it to Aldridge. Murray outside. Three-pointer. Again, the miss by Murray. And here's New Orleans now. They're on an 18-4 run right now. And stolen by Gay. The feed to Aldridge. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, looking for offense inside as they try to chip away at this lead here in the second.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Spurs making a switch here. Carroll's checked in. J.J. Redick's checked in for the Pelicans.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
On the free throw, no good.
Interesting to see how LaMarcus Aldridge has embraced more and more of a leadership role with this team. He knows he has what it takes to guide this team to higher heights.
Now here's Favors. He kicks to Ingram. Passes the ball. From deep. That one's not going to go. Now San Antonio takes it the other way.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Right side Aldridge. Over Favors. Takes the 12-footer and hits. And it's 6 points for Aldridge.
And I don't know what you're going to do there. I mean, if you're the defender and Aldridge with his height and wingspan is going to shoot over you or around you, just take a guess.
Now here's Ingram. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Murray left side. Gay kicks to Bellinelli. Nailed from three-point land. And the Spurs lead by 14.
Well, a pretty decent distributor at his position. Rudy's good at getting rid of the ball that time.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Redick. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. New Orleans shooting their first free throw of the contest.
I tell you what, it's scary when you think about how much room ball has to grow when you factor in how efficient he is already.
Shot clock at 5. Redick inside the line. The putback is no good. And so it's San Antonio looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Alongside Coach Alvin Gentry. Alvin, what sorts of adjustments are you going to make in the second half?
Well, we just got to get ourselves organized. We got to get back. We got to take better shots. You know, the problem that we have is we're taking bad shots and they're running out on them. We just got to take good shots and we got to get back and get our defense set.
Best defense is offensive efficiency. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
DeMar DeRozan brought his A game early tonight. He had 12 points, 3 assists, and 1 steal. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how San Antonio played?
Terrific half from DeMar DeRozan. He loved his consistency, one of the best scorers in the league for the last 6-7 years. I thought he was the key to their success in the first half.
Kenny, let's get your opinion on New Orleans.
Well, obviously, they didn't show up on the glass at all. They were getting outworked, out-hustled, and outplayed. And their competition showed just the opposite. They wanted it more. You can't give up a ton of extra possessions in a game like this and expect to win.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's Aldridge at the power forward with Pirtle at center. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's...
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
The Spurs have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. Free throw is off from DeRozan. Well, if there was ever a no-doubt #1 pick, it is Zion Williamson. Brent, New Orleans jumps at the chance to draft him.
Yeah, hard to think of a transition where you have a transcendental star in Anthony Davis in the 7 seasons he gave to the Pelicans, that Zion Williamson would come in and almost make you, and I don't mean this in a bad way, Kevin, but forget about AD. There's that much excitement and enthusiasm around what the talent set is and the skill set of this young star player could be.
Shooting 2.
That one is off.
Well, a new start for Lonzo Ball, part of that massive Anthony Davis trade over the summer. And for Lonzo, things not working out in LA. I wonder if being away from everything that LA offers up is going to allow Lonzo to focus back in both on playing and on making sure his body is ready for the rigors of an 82-game season.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. And with the Pelicans, Ball can be quite dangerous in an Alvin Gentry offense.
Yeah, this up-tempo style that Alvin likes to play, a lot of it borrowed from the 7 seconds or less offense of Mike D'Antoni, is going to be very exciting. They could be a league pass team, as Lonzo Ball loves to advance it with the pass, finding players like Ingram, Holiday, and of course Zion Williamson on the break could lead to some exciting basketball in the Bayou. Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
The Spurs have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. He throw good, Murray. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 16. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about the strength on display there by Ball? Not the biggest guy out there, but he wills these shots in despite the physical contact.
And you look at Lonzo Ball, certainly high expectations for this young man. 1 and done at UCLA. How about 2nd overall pick? That's brought some undue pressure.
Find the lane. One shot.
And that one misses. Ray, you talk about the hype for Lonzo Ball and the pressure. Do you think that creates an additional challenge for a young player?
Yeah, he scuffled at times, but I think the future remains very bright for that young man.
Pirtle kicks to Forbes. 5 to shoot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, that was a nifty move from Aldridge. Catches the defender out of position and uses his expertise to take advantage.
And he's just had 1 attempt at the line early. And he makes the first. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Williamson. And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both. Pelicans trail by 16. First minute and a half of basketball here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Holiday. He feeds it to Favors. From deep, Williams. And the 3 ball is good. Williams has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Murray against Ball. It's tipped. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Okay, Good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Holiday with it. He's got 6. Rebound, San Antonio. Aldridge has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off. I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
San Antonio leading by 13. Murray with the bounce pass. Now Pirtle. 10 points for him. Back to Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Teardrop shot. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Spurs lead by 15.
How about the stretch arms there of Aldridge? Awesome at using those to gobble up a second chance opportunity.
Kept alive. Goes back up. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Spurs making a switch here. White's checked in. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Down low, here's DeRozan. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%. Pelicans trail by 17. Here's Holiday. He has 6. Lobs it up for Favors. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. DeRozan with it. Now guarded by Ball. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Here's DeRozan. He's got 18. Outside, White. The Spurs getting another chance here. Great positioning on the putback.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now the pass to Favors. And Pirtle sends it back. 3 on 3. DeRozan surveying the D. Here's Forbes. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got his 4th assist in this one. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Pass to Favors. Shot to stop the run. Back to Ingram. Four on the clock. And stolen by Aldridge. Outside DeRozan. A beautiful reverse layup. DeRozan's got 20 points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the 2 teams.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
Miles checked in for the Spurs. Mills comes in for Bryn Forbes. The Pelicans also changing it up. Hayes, he's checked in for Williams. And Hart subbed in for Ball. Holiday dishes to Hayes. Back to Holiday. to end the drought. And that's 2 points on the layup. Holiday's got 8 points.
Drew's got such a great build, 205, 210 pounds, a bigger guard. Hard to knock him off of his shot.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. Some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. Over in the corner, White. Spurs passing it around. Aldridge inside. He's covered by Favors. Shots good by Lyles.
And this is where Aldridge's offensive prowess helps out his teammates. The D plays him to shoot. He finds the open man and finds the easy opportunity.
And stolen by Aldridge. Now here's Mills. He's still scoreless so far in this one. DeRozan's shot is good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Holiday finds Favors. Aldridge against Ingram. Back to Favors. And the Pelicans miss again. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Now here's Mills. He's covered by Favors. And it goes down 2 points.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
For New Orleans, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Double team on Holiday. Outside Favors. Out to the right wing. That's tipped. And the New Orleans Pelicans with another turnover here. Rudy Gay's checked in for Trey Lyles. And a change for the Pelicans. J.J. Redick's checked in for Ingram. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Gay outside. Double team on Aldridge. Gay passes to Mills. White wide open. He fires. Off target with his 3.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board. Yeah, he is sneaky at the rim, lays it in against heavy pressure.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Damari Carroll's checked in for DeRozan. And it's Bellinelli in for Patty Mills. And New Orleans also making a change. Williamson is checked in for Derek Favors. Knocked away. Bellinelli finds Aldridge. Bellinelli against Redick. Shot clock at 6. Offensive rebound. Aldridge. And the layup is good. Aldridge has got 12 in the game.
Great hustle on display, and you know what? It's paying off with those second chance points.
And the dunk by Williamson.
This is too easy for Williamson. Once he gets established position, he is ready to attack the rim.
And the more you hear about Drew Holiday, a magnetic personality. He really connects with his teammates.
It'll be very interesting to watch the growth of Drew Holiday in that aspect this year, Kevin, with all of the additions of young, unrealized talent. Zion Williamson, Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram. Drew Holiday has got to be much more of a conductor this year, along with keeping his levels of performance elite.
Gay inside. Hayes on him. Gay can't get it to go.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Pelicans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for the Spurs. So he gets them both. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. Carroll kicks to Murray. Aldridge up on top. And here's Carroll, still looking for his first bucket in this one. San Antonio again missing. To the paint, here's Williamson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
The Pelicans shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
And we first heard about Williamson in high school, and that was due to his dunking ability. Now he's a full-fledged star on the rise.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
The Spurs have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. On the free throw, no good. The Pelicans have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Ball, and it's sent back by Aldridge.
He's become a defensive anchor here for this team over the past couple seasons. Great timing on the block there.
Murray, no good. Well, for New Orleans, shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Gay with the block, and that one's good by Favors.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
1:11 left in the third. Lets a floater go, and it's Murray laying it in. Murray's got 7 points here in this quarter.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
They are just killing them on the interior.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Favors against Gay. Looking to end his cold spell, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Derek Favors.
I like how Rudy uses his athleticism to draw some attention. He puts the D in a difficult spot there.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. That's good from Rudy Gay. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for New Orleans. And so Gay nails both of them. 40 seconds left here in the third quarter. Ball with it. He's got 5. Now Williamson kicks to Ingram. The dish to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
And the offensive skill set Williamson has off the charts. And the scary thing is, guys, he's only going to keep getting better.
Inside, Aldridge. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Aldridge has got 14 points for the game.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Redick from deep three-point land. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Spurs out in front, running away with this one. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So for New Orleans right now, Zion at the 4 with Okafor at the 5. Ejuan Moore is out there with ball, and it's Williams at the small forward position.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Moore. Here's Williamson. They grab their own miss. And Pirtle sends it back. Murray surveying the D. Rebounded by Moore. The 3. And the Pelicans get it back. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Can't be this assertive with Williamson. He's already a pro at drawing you in and getting the call.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line.
I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Set it up. Set it up.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Carroll, guarded closely. Back to Gay. Just 5 to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Here's Pirtle. Offensive rebound, Spurs.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Pass to Okafor. Poke loose. Pirtle with the steal. Ball against Murray. To the middle. It's picked off. Williams, that's a two-pointer. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
6 to shoot. Here's Bellinelli. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Now, here's Ball. Got a piece of it. And another turnover here by New Orleans. The Spurs making a switch here. Forbes checked in. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Murray against Favors. And so the ball's out of bounds. Favors touched it last. And some changes here for the Spurs. Lyles checked in for Gay. Walker comes in for Brent Forbes. And it's Mills in for DeJounte Murray. So it's the Spurs now. The three from Mills. Hits it from three-point range.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Outside, Redick passes it to Williamson. Shoots over Lyles. Redick for three. New Orleans with a fresh shot clock. And Pirtle sends it back. Ball no good.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And Mills kicks to Bellinelli. Floats one up. Oh, that's blocked.
And when Zion blocks it, you feel it. He's got this kind of power behind these swats.
Ball, the pass to Favors. Here's the lob to the hoop. And the dunk by Williamson.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
Now here's Mills. He's covered by Ball. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Williamson. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. The 55th pick back in 2009. Those picks don't hit very often, but Greg Patty Mills now with a decade in the NBA.
6'0". And that may be generous. The Australian Mills, a dangerous pull-up shooter, and he does not back down.
First one falls for him.
Really a great free throw shooter. It's unfortunate Mills gets to the line infrequently, partly because of the minutes.
Medu, he's checked in for Pirtle. And both free throws good for Mills. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The pass to Walker. Bounce pass Mills. Lyles with it. Hayes on him. It's deflected, and he recovers it. 5 on the clock. Here's Bellinelli. Again, the miss by the Spurs. New Orleans has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Redick surveying the D. Ingram outside. And the jumper is on the mark.
No stopping Ingram when he's in a rhythm like this, especially when he gets a pass in a spot he loves to pull from.
Medu passes to Walker. Now Bellinelli. From the arc. San Antonio again missing.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Gotta see Ingram get going down low. Just another dimension of his game that he continues to develop.
Here's Bellinelli. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
And that one falls for Bellinelli. Pelicans shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Here's Alexander Walker. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
One shot.
And it's Mills with the ball for San Antonio.
Come on, shoot!
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And doing a really good job here of pounding it inside in the second half. Sound strategy with the lead.
Free throw good. Mills. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Here's Hayes. Drills the three-pointer.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Pass to Wiles. A fader. And it's Melly with the rebound.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Outside, Redick. Back to Ingram. Clock at 6. Bellinelli pulls it in. The Spurs have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Miles inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
And here is Ingram. Shoots over Lyles. Takes the 12-footer and hits. And that's 10 points for Brandon Ingram.
And Ingram hits these mid-range jumpers in his sleep. The defense can't allow him to get going from there.
Pass to Bellinelli. Now here's Mills. Launches a three. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Passes it to Ingram. Over Bellinelli. And it's Ingram missing. For San Antonio, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Shots good by Mills.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Redick passes to Alexander Walker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Damari Carroll's checked in for the Spurs. New Orleans also making some changes. Okafor's checked in for Hayes. Williams comes in for Brandon Ingram. And Moore subbed in for J.J. Redick. Good on both. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Williams against Carroll. No good that time. Now New Orleans will take it the other way.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Here's Alexander Walker, covered by Mills. Williams looking over the floor. Here's Melly. Good, great play by Williams to set it up.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
They get a hand on it. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. And Okafor slams it in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Medu passes to Mills. To the inside. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1. The Spurs making a switch here. White's checked in. And that one falls for Carroll. New Orleans has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Moore passes to Melly. Here's Alexander Walker. Here's the floater. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Spurs. The pass to Lyles. Carroll against Williams. Carroll kicks to Lyles. Clock at 6. Walker finds Carroll. From deep three-point range, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Pelicans shooting it well here in the fourth quarter at 50%. Moore inside, guarded by Walker. Pass to Okafor. Here's Melly, covered by Lyles. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Moore. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And not just a long-range gunner, but E'Twaun Moore also blessed Greg with one of the NBA's best floaters.
I mean, he takes a lot of those mid-range shots, those floaters in the lane that makes them more often than not. For a player standing 6'4", the ability to finish inside, providing that counterbalance to his three-point shooting.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. 55th pick back in 2011. By any measure, E'Twaun Moore has exceeded expectations.
Most of that has come, Kevin, because he's become a much more consistent player from the perimeter. Everybody looking for those wing players that can both provide offensive spark and shooting, along with guarding at least one position, if not two. And E'Twaun Moore is a switchable defensive player and has found a home here with the Pelicans.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Spurs.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for DeMar DeRozan.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Walker against Moore. Okafor. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Shot's good.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
One shot.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And White kicks to Lyles. Again, the miss by the Spurs. To the middle. Here's Okafor. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
One shot.
Outside, White. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
DeMar, big effort tonight. What is the state of mind of this club right now?
We're focusing in on the defensive end. We know if we get stops, we can definitely score whenever we want.
And you got it done tonight, DeMar. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.